Just starting out this basketball season, already a few under our belt. We got Todd Elvig, executive producer, 5-tool player, running the machines, spinning the dials. Sarah Elvig working the camera. Big thank you to her. And we're amongst the Monroe Bearcat fans, and I just love this gym. It's got an old school feel. You walk in, you got the smell of popcorn, Ron Henthorn.
Oh yeah.
Just feels good when you come here.
Yeah, it's not the modern place with the big glass screen shining down your face, is it? But we got a good game going on tonight with one team coming in with a win, one team with a loss. So let's see who's going to make it go tonight.
That's true. We'll get to that. Monroe in the home whites against Snohomish in the visiting reds. And Monroe just lost to Redmond. They're on a back-to-back. It's like an NBA schedule for them. 56-47 to Redmond. The Mustangs is taking it in. Snohomish, Vandergrind in. And it's all about, for the red team in red, it's number 10 down there in the block, Jacob Brandvold. Leading scorer, leading everything. There's a 3-ball in and out by Osland. And here comes Monroe. Efton Chisholm, he leads everything, number 1 in white. As he quick from the gridiron to the hardwood here. He goes down low. Sam Olson, second leading scorer, and he starts us off.
Sam worked hard to get that ball up in there, so nope, a lot of pressure, but no foul.
He had some points. They had a tough game against the Mustangs. They were down at half quite a bit, and they came back. We'll talk about that. Snohomish, though, coming off the win over Ferndale a couple nights ago. Down low. There's Pez. Tries to spin it up.
Pez made a good move to the basket there, too, and he didn't make that shot. A little bit on the outside, but working hard underneath in there.
Storehouse taking it now inside. Here's Rybar, and you recognize, if you follow Monroe football, you recognize a few of these names as he's called for traveling. First turnover here in the early going, 6:40 just underway. We'll get our scoreboard up and going here shortly. 2-0 Monroe so far. Now with some pressure there, Trevor Wren, or check that, Joshua Vandergrind with the ball, and he hits the floor.
We're going to have a foul down there, it looks like.
And who's that foul going to be on? Is that going to be on Efton? That is his first. Efton Chisholm taking all conference, all kinds of accolades on the gridiron. What a tremendous athlete. Averages 16.6 last year for Monroe. And Vandergrind goes up and it drops. What a tough shot.
We're all tied up here.
We are back for Monroe. You got McLean, Thompson, Efton. They'll dribble that one in.
You know, that's the first 3-ball tonight, but I think we're going to see a lot more of those, as these kids love to fire from outside the line.
It's the new. There's a speak of the devil. Boom. Vandergrind with a quick 5, and all of a sudden we're tied up with 5:42 in the first quarter.
You can shoot a 3, I can shoot a 3. That's the way it works. Well, that's the turnover.
Chisholm working on Keithley, 20 in red, and you're going to go over and back. It'll go to the Panthers.
Second turnover for Monroe there tonight.
Yeah, Efton, he dropped 15 in the loss against Redmond last night. And so Vandergrind, and he's going to be guarded by Chisholm. Here's a step up. That's going to roll off the back. That's Brandvold. And here comes Storehouse. Chisholm, you ain't going to take me? I'm going to draw it, and he's going to go 3 times from the stripe.
The foul on Snohomish, number 20, Caden Keithley, his first foul.
Keithley gets the foul. First team foul on Snohomish, Ron.
Not a shooting foul.
It was not a shooting foul.
It looked like a shooting foul.
It did.
Must have been well after the shot was
Give it back now. Thompson. Nice. Rolls it in, the senior.
Strong move by Thompson in there. Make that layup.
Monroe up by 2 here with 4:51 left to go. 7-5. Bramble thinks about it, now drives baseline. He's contested there. Nice job by Rybar. And here comes Chisholm back down. Starho tries to get it in. It's rejected. Nice job by the Pez. And again he blocks it. Third time's the charm, and it's in. James Starhow, the senior. 4-point lead now for the home team, Monroe. Out of bounds, and that's a turnover on Snohomish. We're getting right to it, Ronnie. The crowd's
into it.
Excited to see the Panther fans on the other side. Try and go deep into Olsen. And he's going to get a foul, a push.
23, Olsen.
Let's see. It is 23, Olsen's first foul.
Number 23, Sam Olsen, his first foul. Checking in for the Bearcats, number 25, Blake Fudge.
And Fudge comes in. Blake Fudge, the senior. He had a lot of play last year. Contributor. Vandergrind working the leather up top, Ronnie.
Set something up on the outside here. We'll see what he can come up with.
There you go. Now we can hear you, Ron. Vandergrind, 17 on the shot clock. Getting all kinds of trouble there from Efton. Back out top, Oslin. Right hand off.
Oh, nice.
Rebound, nice.
Oh.
Job by Pez for the pickup, but
they're going to call an offensive foul in there, I think.
The foul on Snohomish, number 1, Wes Oslin.
Oslin
His first foul, second team foul.
gets caught for it. Aggressive defensive glass work there for Snohomish. Down by 4, 9-5 with 3:30 left in the first.
They're doing good job working the ball inside for both teams tonight, just like that. And then kicked it back out, but
back out, and it's to the guys in red. Here comes Snohomish, Vandergrind. Another turnover there by Monroe. And Vandergrind, some electric ball work there.
We got some exciting stuff going on here.
There's another foul on 25. Blake Fudge. Third team foul so far for Monroe. Flournoy checking in.
3 minutes left
Number
to
11.
go in this first period. See what
Deep,
happens.
Storhow, got it.
The three-point basket by Caden Keithley.
Or excuse me, that's Keithley. I'm wrong. Back up Monroe. And are they going to give him the hoop? Fudge.
The foul on Bearcat, number 1, Efton Chisholm.
Oh, they're going to call Chisholm for an offensive foul, Ronnie.
That's Chisholm's second.
That's his second foul.
And for the Bearcats, James Storm.
And now it's a 1-point game. Monroe on top 9-8 with 2:52 in the first quarter.
Who was that basket?
They did not give him a basket.
They didn't give him the basket.
Bramble hasn't gotten involved. Bramble, their leading scorer with 12 in the win over Ferndale. Here's a deep ball for Snohomish. Back up, there's Bramble. And back in is Wes Oslin with his first bucket of the night.
Wes Oslin.
Now Snohomish takes its first lead. Kick, it'll stay Monroe.
Are you connected to me? Somebody is.
As Monroe comes in, 2:29 left to go in this first quarter. Jalen, number 11, with it. Almost get the pick. They do get the pick. Back down, Vandergrind. Waits. Smart. That's smart basketball.
That's why Vandergrind's got the big scores here tonight.
7 so far of the early, going at the 12, and that's a foul on Brandvold. And Snohomish up by 3. with 2:07 left.
Foul on Snohomish, number 10, Jacob Bradbold, his first foul.
That's his first foul.
Look at that.
13 foul goes in, and it's another turnover for the Bearcats.
That was a free pass to Snohomish.
There was a little miscommunication. There's another one. Ostlin gets a little too tricky, and now Jalen lays it in. Flournoy coming in. There's a baseline jumper, cold by Wes Ostlin. 4 for him now. 14-11 Snohomish. Deep three, rims out. Big rebound there for Monroe and Thompson. And he'll head to the stripe.
We get a foul on Brandvold, I think.
It is. And head coach Jim Wilson has got to get him a breather. And Casey Rugg, number 15 in red, comes in for him.
Also in for Snohomish, number 40, Kyle Hampton.
Oh, Kyle Hampton coming in as well. Hampton had 12 in the win over Ferndale. And now we're going to just take a timeout. You want to take one too, Todd Elvig? Let's do. What a breather. 1:28 left, STSPN.
And we have a timeout.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At G&S, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi electric cooling and heating system allows you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. And because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call G&S Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Back here from Monroe High School, Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn. And it's a fun one here. Monroe in the 4A, Snohomish in the 3A, and it's been a dogfight.
It's an exciting basketball game here. You couldn't tell 3A from 4A with these kids. They don't know what that means.
They don't. Only the second game for both. Monroe, it's the second of a back-to-back. Good post move there by Sam Olson. Just got back in the ball game. That's a good, strong move on the block. And here comes Vandergrind, their leading scorer so far for Snohomish, the sophomore.
Jim Wilson kind of direct traffic there. They're not paying any attention to him.
40 in the red for the Panthers, Kyle Hampton and the big fella. Vandergrind with 12 on the shot clock, slips through, and he is going to get to the line. Exciting sophomore, 5'8".
Looks like Sam Wilson might get called for that. He didn't like it.
We'll see who the foul is.
The foul on Bearcat, number 23.
It is.
Sam Olson.
That's his second.
15 foul.
15 foul for the Bearcats.
You know what?
Vandergrind in and out.
Checking in for the Bearcats, Blake Rybar.
Rybar will come in and give Sam Olson a breather with his second foul. Just under a minute to go in this first quarter, 59.7 seconds. He hits the second one. And here comes Jalen up top. 51 seconds, a little difference, and another turnover, ill-advised. Coming down, fakes the pass, goes up, hits the floor, and they're going to call a defensive foul. Casey Rugg will head to the line.
Dylan Gendron, maybe?
We'll see.
Bearcat, number 24, Dylan Gendron.
And you were absolutely correct. New into the ball game is first, the 6'2 senior.
Casey Rugg.
15-11, Snohomish up. Make it 16 as Rugg hits it.
There's number 2, Trevor Wren.
Trevor Wren, number 2 in the backcourt, checking in. As Rugg steps to the line, had 2 points in the win over Ferndale. He misses that one. And coming back with 39 seconds left, about 10-second differential on the shot clock.
Monroe wants to have a basket here on this possession for sure.
Try not to get a turnover here. 16-11 for Snohomish. 16 on the shot clock. There's an inside the three, nothing there. Good rebound by Rybar, and he's got Panthers trying to strip it. Nice floater there by Storhow. 4 points for him. Closes the gap to 3. Here's Vandergrind. Boy, 1-on-3. Deep three. Not there. Pez right back up. Saved, but they run out of time. A fast and furious
It's a wild game out there.
first quarter. My, oh my. 16-13. We'll be back with the second right after this.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do-It-Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back here you see the home of the Bearcats, the Monroe Bearcats. Great gym out here, nice cool December evening. Ron Henthorn, a little fog coming in, but the parking lot packed.
It is packed. There's a lot of people out here tonight. There's certainly a lot of fans for Snohomish traveled that 10 miles over here to get here. So, and a pretty good student turnout here for an away game too. Since it's not that far away.
Yeah, early in the season here. Jalen Flournay comes up. Now Rybar back out. Deep three ball. Got it. Storhow heating up. 7 for James. And we're tied up. 16-16, just the start of the second quarter. And Rybar gets a little greedy, tries to pick the pocket there of Trevor Wren.
It's going to cost him.
And that's already there at the bonus.
A foul on Bearcat, number 32, Blake
It's Blake Rybar, his first, a 6'1 senior. 7th team foul on it. We'll send Trevor Wren to the line. He misses it. Rybar with a rebound.
I was all set to put that score down.
Yes, you were. You were excited. Tied up at 16. Jalen got too deep. Now back out. Storhow. Cool bounce pass, but it's picked off. And timeout while he's on the hardwood. Nice heady play.
Jim Wilson got that timeout right out of the bat there. He was like on the referee's back trying to call timeout on that one.
Gives you a second for us to just welcome anybody in. STSPN, the Snohomish Times Sports Network. And we have so many basketball games going. It's crazy, Ron Henthorn.
Yeah, well, it's not so crazy. It's kind of fun, actually.
It's fantastic. So tonight, Snohomish Monroe. Friday night, Cascade Everett. We have a doubleheader with girls going on at 6:15 or somewhere there. And then the boys, Cascade Everett, the Battle of Broadway there. The boys take over. And it looks like, is Tom Lafferty blessing the airways, which is a great thing for anybody on the other side of that.
We're going to be back for a great game on Saturday.
We are.
Yeah.
At Jackson High School. We'll get more into the schedule here. Tied up at 16. Vandergrind 3 in red, gets it over. Wren. In and out. Big rebound by Jacob Lincoln, 15 in the ball game. Here's Efton Chisholm. Hasn't really gotten going yet. They double him. He tries to dump it down just out of the reach for Lincoln. And it's another Monroe turnover, Ron. That's been plaguing him here in the first half.
Yeah, I've got 6 for them right now and only a couple for the Panthers. So it's not helping them, that's for sure, even though the score's tied.
Snohomish again coming off a 56-53 win Tuesday night. Tough shot for Vandergrind. And Wren, valiant effort, but here come the Bearcats.
A lot of contact on that last drive, and they're not calling that. They're letting them have a good body contact in there.
Now Panthers in a full 2-3 zone. They go down low. Lincoln. Underneath. Rymar with a big rebound, resets the shot clock, and there's a lot of steps, but he gets bailed out. Nice quick move to the hoop for Jalen Flourney.
The foul on Snohomish, number 3, Josh Vandergrind. His
First foul on Josh Vandergrind.
game, Blake Fudge for the Bearcats.
Lincoln takes the seat from Monroe, and Fodge comes in. And it'll be Efton under the basket. 6:17 left to go in this first half. Stalled, and there's a rejection
Nice
by
block.
Hampton.
Still tied at 16 with 6 to go here in this second period.
Stingy has the bucket bin the last few minutes here. Start of the second quarter. Wren tied up top. 15 on the shot clock. Pez. Deep for Rugg. You can't get it. And Hampton gets tied up.
I'm not sure they're going to get Rybar for a foul, but I don't think he did.
Foul on Bearcat, number 32, Blake Rybar.
Blake's
His
second.
foul.
He was just
Come on. I know you'll eagle eye Ronnie Henthorn. We're only, what,
he was just
30 yards from the court?
He was just standing there. He didn't do anything.
Nice sauce on that for Kyle Hampton, but he will not get it. 18 fouls, so they got in the bonus. Is Snohomish, only 15 fouls for the Panthers. Can he break it? He does. He breaks the tie. Panthers up by 1.
And that's the first point in the second period for the Panthers.
A fast pass down low. It's going to stay Bearcat ball.
Chisholm on the inbound. Let's see where he can find an inbounds player here. There it is, under the basket.
Turns around. Great move.
Oh.
Good rebound. Fights for the rebound, and Chisholm comes up with it. Gets it back out. What a great work on the boards there for Monroe. Give him another chance.
Chisholm going to see what he can do from the outside this time.
Got Pez weighed out on them. Cross-court pass. Jalen. Bodies in front of him. Drains it. Flourney. 5 points.
That's got the Monroe Bearcats fans fired up here.
5:06 left in the second quarter. Up by 2. The home team. Man-to-man coming out. Goes deep. Now back out. Rugg. Hampton. 14 on the shot clock. Vandergrind. Vandergrind looking underneath, and a crowd.
Wow.
Hampton can't will it in.
How did he get that pass through there? That was crazy.
Good catch. Kane Thompson gets it back out to Jalen.
Put that guy at wide receiver.
Yeah. They're hot off the gridiron. Monroe making it into the playoffs. Efton, 12 on the shot clock. Jalen hit a 3 last time. Now they go in low to Fodge. Fodge, little jump hook. All kinds of bodies banging down in the paint. And the Stripes will call it. Who are they going to call it on? That's
I got Fudge.
Number 25,
Fodge,
Blake Fudge.
his second.
Checking in for the Bearcats, number 4, Nathan Kane. Along with Jacob Lincoln.
Nathan Kane coming in number 4 for Monroe.
Snohomish, number 10.
And here comes Jacob Brandvold, who scoreless so far, their leading scorer. As Hampton hits that one. 2 for 3 from the line as they got into the bonus early into the second quarter. In and out.
Not a high shooting percentage on this line here tonight for either team.
Still early, very early in the season. Storehouse hit a couple. Now back over to Thompson. Thompson out front. Drive, splits.
Oh,
Tough shot. And it's going to go Snohomish. And Thompson knows.
yeah.
Got a little too anxious there.
A little coaching from the coach.
Monroe still up 1, 3:48 left to go. As you see there in your picture, head coach Jim Wilson played at Snohomish, longtime Glacier Peak assistant JV head coach. Thompson.
Sweet.
Or Hampton. That is a big man clinic work right there.
Yes.
Drop step and off the glass.
Underhand layup off the glass.
Panthers take the lead again. Down underneath, Lincoln. And big Kyle Hampton there. He's sucking up the boards. 3:14 left. They push it. Oslin in trouble.
It's going to be a held ball, I think, here. No foul called. There's a lot of contact going on out there tonight, but an early game like this, they're letting them play it out. They're letting them touch. That's the first held ball.
Yeah, it's going to be
Jump ball possession stays with Snohomish.
jump ball possession with Snohomish.
Non-jump ball.
They don't do those anymore. Vandergrind out, gets it in. Oslin! Oh my!
With the three-point basket by Wes Oslin.
7 for Wes Oslin. Now Snohomish 23-19, 2:54 left to go in this first half. Try to get it down low. Great interruption there by Kyle Hampton. Way to front him. Pez the other way.
And a lot of
Oh, and
contact
an
again.
offensive call on Blake Pesnecker.
No foul, just
Oh, they're not going to call him?
no. He just last to touch the ball. So
Ah,
no
got
foul.
it.
Yeah. And a timeout we got here for Monroe. So
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. 2:43 left in this first half.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Go, 2:43 left to go. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn. Glad you're with us here on STSPN. First half, fun ball game so far. Efton Chisholm, though, the leading scorer, finally gets another one. His second bucket, 5 points for Efton Chisholm, the third.
almost looked like he had a travel in there.
He was surprised to be so open. Deep, tough three with a good defender, Oslin. And the Bearcats come back now. Chance to either tie or take the lead. Deep, can they take the lead? Yes, they can! Storrow.
His second three of the night.
10 points for Storrow. 152. Pesnecker goes in and he's told no, sir, by Blake Bodge.
That's a nice clean block shot there.
Easton Christmas back in for the Bearcats. Jalen Flournoy.
Kyle Hampton for Snohomish takes a seat. 1:48 left to go. There's a deep three right in the ball game. And back the other way from Monroe. Storhall, he wants another. Jalen's had a three. 11 and white. There's a three ball. Front rim this time. Big rebound. Lincoln under, up.
Good D by Snohomish there.
Great D coming back. Brandbold can't find the bucket.
Good board by Thompson. They're running and gunning here, Scott. And again,
Really are.
there it is, another flop. Didn't go. Whoops. Could have been a foul called on Fudge there, but I think he got away with it. Or maybe he didn't. No. He didn't get away with it.
He didn't.
Bearcat number 25, Blake Fodge.
And Fodge, that's his third, and that's going to cost.
Yeah, cost him a seat on the bench.
It will. And first-year head coach Justin Prone, he's been rotating heavily down there. As this will send Bramvold had 19. I was incorrect. 19 versus Ferndale on Tuesday night. Front rim.
Randall still yet to score.
He has still yet to score. Keith Lee at the check-in table for Snohomish.
I'm going to predict this is going in.
Jacob Bramvold had a great year on the football team as well. And we're not tied.
No. 1:04 left to go here in this second period before we take a break at halftime. Chisholm at the top of the key.
Yes, he is. Looking low right in the paint. Jalen now kicks it back out. Thompson, too much. And there's big 32. I think that's Wren or Easton Chrisman on our roster. Might be Chrisman. They've got 2 jerseys, home and away. We know that's Osland. Bramville, the rebound, tied up, 30 seconds left. And now that if it's a jump ball, no, they're going to call foul, looks like.
He's calling foul. That looked like a held ball. They're going to argue about it, but they're going to believe it. That's going to go against Monroe.
It's going to go on Lincoln. First foul for him, the 6'5" junior, and send Brandvold get some more reps from the line here.
I'm not going to jinx him this time.
Yeah, down by 1. Tie ball game.
Brandvold does it. That's 1 for like 4, though.
1 for 3. 30 seconds left in this first half. And he hits the second, and Snohomish takes the lead one more time.
30 seconds to see if Monroe can come down here and take the lead away. Or maybe not.
Monroe, they got to be happy. They only scored 14 in the loss last night against Redmond. Had a valiant effort to come back. Only lost 56-47. Scored quite a few in the second. As you see a conversation there earlier with head coach Prone and the official. 23 seconds left. Splits the double, and he draws the whistle. Boy, is he quick, huh?
Yeah.
That's going to be on Pesnecker. The Pez, first one on him. Still not in the bonus, only a 16 foul for Snohomish. No shot clock left, 17 seconds, they double.
Chisholm's going to take it all by himself.
They want the lead. Jalen from the corner, 3 ball, too much. 6 seconds, 5, Pesnecker. The big fella, coast to coast.
No.
Not there.
Wow, what a first half that was. Snohomish up by 1, 25-24.
We'll be back. We're going to take a little break. We're going to reset the servers, reset the dials. We'll be back with second half. You're watching Wesco Prep Hoops. It's all boys tonight, but girls coming later on STSPN.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Back here live from Monroe High School. It's Snohomish and Monroe boys high school prep basketball. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn with you. Ron, a fast and furious first half. The guests of the Panthers up by 1. It was back and forth.
It was back and forth. And, you know, we're at the home of the Bengals here in a
The Bearcats.
Bearcats at a basketball stadium. But if we were in a barn, it'd be on fire.
All right, I'll go with it. I'll work with you on that one.
You work with me on that one?
Yeah, but the big story tonight in the first half here, Epton Chisholm III, what a spectacular athlete. He's their leading scorer by far, 15 points last night, and then leading scorer all last year. He's only got 5, Ron. And on the other side for the Panthers, their leading scorer, Jacob Brandbold, who had 19 in the opening win, he's only got 2 points.
Yep.
So they're getting it from everywhere else, and that's good signs in the early season for both head coaches as we're underway.
We're underway, and it is a low-scoring game even at that, though, 24-25. Strong defensive game.
Chisholm, nada. Monroe in the home whites, if you're just joining us. The Snohomish Panthers there on the road. Unis in the red. Number 3, Joshua Vandergrind, he lit it up early, 8 points. The leading scorer so far for Snohomish. He hit some big 3 balls. As they now have a 2-3 for the Bearcats. Got a little feedback there. Turnover again, and that was a big part of the story for Monroe in the first half as well. Plus they got in foul trouble into the bonus early. Rybar just inside the arc.
Shooting cold.
Keithley.
Gonna get a foul in there on.
You're gonna get Pez for that.
I think so.
Second on Blake.
Snohomish, number 23, Blake Peznacker.
6'6" senior.
First team foul.
Had some great plays out on the football field again. I love all the 2-3 sport athletes here. As one with the ball, Chisholm gets it off to Thompson. Back out Rybar goes. Nice pick and roll. And Sam Olson, the junior, he will head to the line as he got stopped.
The foul on Snohomish, number 3, Josh Vandergrind.
Ooh, Josh Vandergrind gets picked for it. Second for Josh. Sam Olson coming in. 2 points in the first half. Had 12 points against the Mustangs last night. This one can't fall.
6:44 left to go in this third period with nobody scoring yet.
Well, we had a little drought at the first start of that second quarter as well. Still early in the year. Jim's a little cold. Misses the second.
It's still cold. All right.
Vandergrind with the ball. Gets it back out. Keithley. Now they press up. Keithley drives in right from the elbow, and he crushes it. Smooth by Caden Keithley. 5 for him so far.
That breaks the ice.
Snohomish up 27-24, 6:17 left in the third. Trying to go inside. Olson.
Olson got fouled. He got fouled a couple times.
And Blake. The foul and the pain.
The foul on Panther, number 10, Jacob Brandbold.
No, they're going to get Brambold for it.
Sam Olson back at the
And Brambold having a rough night. Third foul on Jacob, the senior.
He's going to take his seat, too.
And he's got to. Sam Olson the line here. And he's 1 for 3. Third point for him.
number 40, Kyle Hampton.
Cut it to 2. And Kyle Hampton had some big minutes in the first half. He's going to check in. And Jacob Bramble will sit down. Just one of those nights for Jacob.
Bearcats, number 11, Jalen
Flowernaw comes in. He had some big buckets for the Bearcats to take back the lead in the first half. And here comes Sam Olson. That's smooth. 1 point lead now for the Panthers. Good to be here at Monroe High School. Just a great gym. We were talking about it. Just got an old school feel to it. Vandergrind. 15 on the shot clock. Back in. Hampton loses it. Good defense. Epton right down and in. Storho.
That'll make the home team fans happy here.
I think he threw a touchdown. In football, that was a great pass right there.
Yep.
And now the home team up, Bearcats by 1. Hampton back out. Vandergrind thinks about it, stops, pops. And Hampton in there battling, goes back up, and he will go to the line as the whistle blows on Sam Olson.
It's going to be 3 on Sam. He might have to take a break.
A foul on Bearcat number 23, Sam Olson. His 3rd foul. That's the first team foul.
You're right, his 3rd.
Hampton at the line for 2 shots.
And Kyle Hampton, the junior, steps up and he hits it.
Hampton's a big boy. He's down there 6'5".
Yeah, they have him listed in the program 6'5".
Looks like 7'2" from up here.
He does. He hits the second. Nice job by Hampton. And now the Snohomish Panthers up by 1. Quickly, Jalen on the far side. Long pass, too much for James Storhow.
8th turnover here for Bearcats.
And Jalen on the other side out of your picture smiling. Saying, my bad, man. I got a little too much juice on that. Here's Vandergrind. Gives it back out to Wes Ostlund. Ostlund had 7 in the first. Sets the pick. Ostlund traveling to his left in the air there. Not going to have it. Efton Chisholm out. Oh, and Jalen got away with some steps before, and now they call him again for traveling.
That one was pretty obvious.
Well, he took steps before he dribbled, and then he got cut on the backside.
You got 2 for 1.
Snohomish, the Panthers here. Up by 1. 4:34 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Glad you're with us on STSPN. All kinds of hoops. Night after night coming to your screens.
With mostly better network connection.
And we'll have hopefully probably, I guess we don't have a huge pipe coming out of here as Vandergrind turns it over. And Ron, that's
5 for the Panthers.
Versus 9 or 10 for the Bearcats, right?
9, yeah.
Keithley takes a seat for Snohomish. Pez will come back, 23 out on Efton Chisholm on the far side.
Pez is pretty big to be out there on top, isn't he?
He is, and Flournay, he gets right by him, right to the rack, can't make it convert. Here's the Pez. Back over, Wren.
Tipped off by
or Chrisman. Should go with Chrisman. Why do they have to have a home number and an away number?
I don't know.
I don't understand. I mean, I'm
a lot of jerseys.
I see it. Vandergrind for 3. And they're going to call a foul.
It might be going against Woods.
3:43 left to go in the 3rd. And that is, you were right. Only his first, but the 4th team foul here for Snohomish. Monroe was in the double bonus there quite early in the 2nd quarter. Storhow. Nice pass. Fade away!
Oh, Chisholm. That's one of my favorite shots.
EC3, I like it. There's a whistle here, but Vandergrind just keeps dribbling. Do we have a timer? I think the shot clock. Most stressful job in the gym is the shot clock, or the timer. Never want to sign up for that.
Well, what's funny is that somebody always knows when it's wrong.
That's true.
That's good.
I never know.
Sometimes it's not the table or the refs. Sometimes it's the fans, but
Yeah.
public service announcement, you ever get asked to volunteer for that, I'd say, not tonight. Deep, Crispin.
That's going to be.
It's going to go back to the home team, up by 1.
3:06 left to go in this third period here. This is a close game all the way through, right up till now, and it's going to keep that way, I think.
It has been tight. Storehouse. Down the page, Chisholm. Back out, Jalen.
Oh.
Bank! I will take a triple, please. Flourney with 8.
3 ball. He had a 3 ball in the first half.
He did. Now up by 4. Kyle the other way. Hampton smoothly.
Kyle's playing a nice game out there tonight. He should be staying out there for my money.
8 points for Mr. Hampton, the 6'5 junior. It was a big lead at 4. Now 2, and now it stretches again. Storehouse feeling it. He had 2 in the first half. Leading all Bearcats now with 15. Oslin back out at 17 on the shot clock. Vandergrind.
Nice.
Tough jumping runner.
Vandergrind been cold in the second half. That's his first 2 after 8 in the first half in a timeout here.
Head coach Jim Wilson for the Panthers. He needs a TO, baby.
Yeah, we got to settle this down here. We're 3 points off the game.
Bearcats up by 3.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
Back here from Monroe High School, home of the Bearcats. Scott Oshman, Ron Henthorn. We got Todd Elvig spinning the dials, the 5-tool player. Sarah Elvig running camera.
Checking in for the Panthers, number 15.
And is just the start of a tremendous coverage of prep basketball. We also have back on the airwaves, on the interwebs here at STSPN. Say hello to your favorite Dolphins, Shoreline Community College. The Fins back on STSPN later this month.
How about that? That'll be exciting.
It's pretty impressive, little two-year NWAC basketball. Flourney brings it up 11 in white here. Now he gets it off. Thompson dribbles. Takes him to the hole down the left side, but there was a whistle early in that drive.
It's going to be a blocking foul before that on Chisholm, I think, maybe.
And they're going to get Wes Oslin. It's his second, 5th team foul for Snohomish. Tale of 2 halves here on the foul. Team fouls for both teams. Flourney back out. Chisholm working the dribble, the shoot. In and out, there's a foul underneath for the rebound. Efton Chisholm. EC3, baby.
The foul on Bearcat, number 5, McLean Thompson.
They're going to get McLean Thompson his first. Only the second team foul here in the second half. 1:31 left to go in the third quarter.
Well, McLean hasn't scored in the second half, so I think he tried to get in the scoreboard on the foul side.
That's right. Monroe up by 3. Inside, great defense. Nice poke out of bounds by Blake Fodge. Fodge playing with 3 fouls for Monroe. Got to be careful. 24 on the shot clock. They go high, and Pesnecker with the alley-oop and the push. Pez's first bucket of the day.
They could do that on inbounds all night long, it looks like.
Up by 1. Chisholm whizzing by.
They're going to get Fudge on that one, though, I think.
See what happens here.
Yeah, I think Fudge stuck his leg out.
So
Bearcat, number 25, Blake Fudge.
Fudge, he tried to set the pick a little too far, is what you're telling me?
Well, I think he moved. He stepped in front of him, so he's going to have a seat here in a minute.
No basket there. Still up by 1. Now 57 seconds left in this third quarter. Oslin back out. Pez. Looking. Vandergrind. 14 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Vandergrind now looks for the pick. While Hampton. 4 seconds, and they turn it over. Chisholm. Jalen too much.
Would you say that's back-to-back turnovers?
Checking in for the Bearcats, number 15, Jacob Lincoln.
Jacob Lincoln comes in. We still sit here, 36-35 with 29 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
And for the Panthers, number 10, Jacob Bramble.
Jacob Bramble checks in. He has had a tough night. Their leading scorer, 19 in the first game against Ferndale.
He's got 3 fouls. I'm not sure I would have put him in right now with 25 seconds.
Yeah, not sure the risk reward there. Vandergrind brings the ball up in the front court. Bramble barely able to get a sweat going tonight. No shot clock. We're at 14 seconds. Try and get for that last shot. See if they can go up by 1 or maybe 2. Hampton. And he will draw the whistle.
Chisholm, I think, huh?
And that'll be Chisholm's third.
Foul on Bearcat, number 1. Hampton Chisholm, the third. His third foul. 14 foul.
Fourth team foul. They're catching up are the Bearcats, and a good job by first-year head coach Justin Prone. He'll sit EC3 down for this 2.7 seconds.
2.7 second play for Snohomish. Ball's in up.
Oslin.
And that's it.
Not enough sauce. We head to the fourth. Bearcats holding on by 1.
Wow.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Back here, Scott Oshram, Ron Henthorn, live from Monroe High School here. It's been a low scoring, but it doesn't feel as low scoring as it is. 36-35 Monroe, but it's been back and forth.
It has been back and forth. It's a fast game tonight. I'm really surprised at that, but I'm pleased because that's the kind of basketball game I like to watch.
Tough fought. These kids are hustling. A lot of physicality. Great screen down low, executed perfectly out of the quarter, and Kyle Hampton gets Snohomish up by 1. Thompson gets it back down to Flournay. Flournay trying to find Olsen. And he gets the drop. Just back in with 3 fouls, Sam Olsen. 6 for Olsen tonight so far. 7:19 left in the ballgame.
It wasn't a clean basket, but it counted.
The touch. Back up Monroe by 1. Yeah, Hampton drives the bucket. I like Kyle Hampton, the 6'5 junior. He's heady. He knows when to take it to the hole.
I think Olson's going to get his fourth, too.
A foul on Bearcat number 23, Sam Olson. His fourth
You are correct.
team foul. Kyle Hampton at the line with 2 attempts.
And Rybar there at the scorer's table to come in. And Sam Olson, after a nice bucket, just too much foul trouble for him as Hampton misses the front end.
Hampton's having a good game here tonight. Didn't score in the first period, but scored good in the second and third period and put that one in. So
He did.
3 points in the fourth here. I think I keep that kid in the rest of the game.
12 for him. Jalen all the way, and it's deflected out by the Pez.
Going to get a block in there on Pez, I think, though. A foul on him. I thought it looked clean from up here.
The foul on
Pesnecker.
23, Blake Pesnecker.
Blake.
His third
Somebody
foul.
forgot about Jalen Flournay, and Pez had to come, and he'll pick up his third foul. And Jalen off there, first time at the stripe tonight, 6-foot senior. Monroe, they had on, again, some conference. He hits the second one. They go against Mount Lake Terrace, which will be a good contest for them.
That's next Wednesday.
Yes, it is. Vandergrind, the sophomore, playing well tonight. Number 3, running things down into Hampton. Hampton down low. He had Pesnecker.
Yeah. Chisholm hit that ball, but he also hit Pesnecker, so he got away with not getting a foul there, too.
The Monroe fans, that's where the side we're on. They didn't like that call.
Yeah. They should have liked it because he fouled otherwise.
They try to go up again. Pesnecker gets him up, drives, and smooth and easy. The up and under. A lost art, and that's 4 points for the senior Blake Pesnecker. Here comes the other way, right back Storhow. His second 3 of the night, 4th of the game. And there's a timeout on the floor as the Bearcats up by 2, 6:24 left to go.
I had Storhall for 3 threes. You got him? Yeah.
18 points for James Storhow, the senior.
He's having a great game.
He is having one heck of a game. Just as each team, you think they have a little spurt of momentum.
Yeah.
The other team comes right back with a huge bucket.
Yeah, it's back and forth. It's Monroe up by 2 right now, but
Oh, now it's a little preview of the Summer Olympics right now on the other side.
a little tumbling going on over there.
I like it. Just everybody stay safe. Now administrators trying to get reason in here. It's great rivalry as usual. That's what you love about the football, the high school sports. It's just nothing like a cold night outside, walking to the gym, the smell of popcorn. Yeah. Come on. Who's with me?
I'm with you. I like popcorn.
Knock if you're with me, man.
I like popcorn.
I love popcorn.
You're going to make me.
Big crowd here. The parking. I was almost late, Ron Henthorn. I almost had to Uber in from the parking lot.
You had to walk 200 yards.
All right, back at it here. Up by 2, Monroe. Snohomish, though, they've been answering all night. Vandergrind out. Oslin's been tough. The junior. Hampton finds Pez, and he can't get it. Picked up by Thompson, now deep. Storhow. Boom! And Storhow has been money. Cold-blooded 20 for 20. The 6'1 senior. 4-point lead. Oslin the other way. Big rebound by Hampton. Back up. Cannot get it.
Hampton, you got to make those under the basket, boy.
Chisholm the other way. Spins.
Chisholm's going to go to the line.
What a load. You're defending Efton Chisholm III. EC3 is barreling down. You don't know if he's going to spin you, turn you inside out. Vandergrind picks up his 3rd foul. 7th team foul, though, for Snohomish. EC3 gets the 1st. Quiet night, though, for Efton. I got him for 8 points.
That's where I'm at, too, yeah. Only got 3 in the second half, 5 in the first half, so.
5:34 left to go in this ball game.
Nice board in there by Hampton.
Great hustle, Storehow. What a steal.
Turnovers are hurting here for Snohomish right now. Look at that move. Whoa.
Try to stop me. Vandergrind the other way. Deep, Oslin. Jalen over Bramvold.
How did he do that?
Down under. Storehow rolls off.
Run and shoot, run and shoot. This looks good.
Under 5 to go. 5-point lead by Monroe, one of their largest. Vandergrind now, he slows it down. The sophomore running it from the point, in low now, Pesnecker. Back out, Oslin, 3. Too much. Big rebound by Hampton. Oh, the dribble, the drive, and the touch.
Nice by Hampton. Back to 3 points here. Panthers.
Kyle Hampton having an evening. Storehow having one himself. Not enough. Big rebound, though. Thompson.
No basket.
They're going to call him for traveling as it fluttered the nylon there. Good-looking shot, but won't show up. 45-42, 4:09 left in this ball game.
Bearcats didn't capitalize on that possession. Let's see what the Panthers can do on theirs. Down by 3.
Vandergrind. They've had threes from several. Bramvold not there, and Bramvold just cannot get in a rhythm at all. And they're letting him hear it. It is the Bearcat student section.
That's the first time I've heard him announce an air ball out of the student section like that.
Oh, they were hammering him earlier.
Yeah.
So Kyle Hampton takes a breather with 3:51 left, down by 3, and it's a timeout by Monroe. They'll take their 3-point lead. We'll be back right after this.
Yeah.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
Back here, Scott Oshman and Ron the Wedge Henthorn. Boy, we are wedging this thing right now. Monroe up 45-42, 3:51. It has been a battle, Ron Henthorn, and we're going to have, stay tuned to our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game right now. Nobody really knows who that's going to be. Quite a few options as Monroe. Their home opener tonight, they were on the road against the Mustangs Redmond. They took the loss, but they're trying to get a win tonight. Efton #1 out front.
Panthers trying to stay undefeated here.
Panthers got a win against the Eagles of Ferndale. Thompson out top, 14 on the shot clock. Trying to go back in, Sam Olsen playing with 4 fouls. Great, always tell the big man, right? Don't put it on the floor.
Yep. Vandergrind stripped it from him.
3-point difference here, Snohomish.
Playing a little cautious right now, looking for that good shot.
16, they go in. Blake Pesnecker up, under, glass, not there. Good rebound by Brandvold, but it's stolen away by Chisholm. Chisholm fights with it and tries to bounce it off Brandvold as they high-five each other.
Or low-five each other. A little rough in there, but they didn't mind.
They've met in pads on outside on the football field and right here in shorts on the court. 2:57 left to go, and it's going to go against the foul and fourth on EC3.
Wow. Panthers with the ball on the inbound baseline.
Vandergrind, Oslin. Reset the shot clock, 2:52 left. Either tie it or make it a one-point game. He looks for the picks, gets him high up, turns. Good try. Thompson there for the big rebound. Stretching the lead. Chisholm all the way.
Made up for that foul he just got.
Top of the key, back out. Vandergrind thinks about it, sees underneath, and there's Brandvold. He goes in and out. He cannot buy a bucket tonight. Brandvold scored 19 2 days ago, and he can't find the rim.
He tried the hard way on that one with the up around under, but
He'll be
straight up.
Yeah, he'll be just fine. They got a long season ahead of them. Wow, a
Chisholm gets called for
travel called. He must have changed pivots, and Chisholm nothing but a smile.
Well, 2:04 to go with that 5-point lead there.
And I think a good move there by head coach Jim Wilson. You need Kyle Hampton back in there. He has been outstanding.
Shouldn't have ever taken him out in my book.
5-point lead now. It seems like a long lead as it's been tight, 1-2 points all night. They go right to him. On Sam Olsen, he can't do anything. He's got 4 fouls, and Hampton goes right to work. And we got a close one, 47-44 now. 3-ball could stretch it for Storhout, and gets it.
Wow. Storhall has taken charge here for the Bearcats tonight.
2 possession now with 1:28 left. Vandergrind working on Jalen, back out. Brandvold steps, thought he traveled, gets his own rebound, it's rejected, and Sam Olsen's gonna get called, and the Monroe fans are not pleased.
Well, there's a reason not to be pleased. He got away with the travel, but
And Olsen is going to be retired for the evening, the 6'7" junior. Got a lot of playing time last year, 3-10 in the league here for Monroe. Same thing here, Snohomish, both coming off rough years. They really hope to improve upon that.
Olsen out of the game with 6 points tonight, so he wasn't a big contributor, but a strong defensive player in there.
And Hampton sits down as Brandvold is at the free throw line, both in the bonus now.
Brandvold needs both of these.
6-point lead here for Monroe. 1:19 left in the game. Brandvold hits it. Only 3 points for Jacob Brandvold tonight. Been fouled with, or plagued with fouls. Most of them, he misses the next one. Huge rebound by Storhow.
5-point lead with a minute 12 left to go here to see if the Bearcats can hold on to it. Timeout, Bearcats.
And Thompson calls it. 1:09 left, 5 points. More after this.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized do-it-best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back here, our continuing coverage here of prep sports on STSPN. You can check us out, and if you like what you see and you appreciate this unbelievably complimentary service, we are subscription free here at STSPN, and if you want to keep it that way, make sure you let your athletic directors know, your booster clubs know, your coaches know, all the families, the community here on the north end. We have been doing this for 10 plus years, I believe now. And Todd Helbig, the executive producer.
11th year.
It's our 11th year. So let your people know, Ron.
11 years. That's probably why I got gray hair by now, right?
You're still the wedge, better than ever. 23 so far for Storehouse. And right now, he's the early one in the clubhouse for our Adrenaline Fundraiser Play of the Game.
Yep. Full court press here by the Panthers trying to get that ball back as quick as they can.
Jalen, 11,
yep.
And Vandergrijs gets the foul, and 56.9 left to go in the game. You got to put him on the line.
His fourth foul, but it doesn't matter much here with 56 seconds left to go.
His fourth foul.
Jalen Flournay, the senior up there, he's had a nice night. 9 unofficial, make it 10. Done a nice job from the free throw line. I have him 2 for 3 unofficially. And he stretches that to 6, makes that, this is a big bucket right here, Ron, with 56.9. Make it even tougher on the Panthers. Panthers 1-0, just the second game for these two clubs. Young season here.
That was a close game all the way up till now, and this is going to open it up here.
That's off. Brambold gets it to Vandergrijs. 29 on the shot clock, 49 on the game clock.
Don't have time to move around. Take the shot.
Oslin, Vandergrijs, he needs help. Chisholm, 3-ball, short. Chisholm with a rebound, he's taking it 1-on-2. And a great pick there by Vandergrijs. And they'll stop it with 31.4 left, and they'll head it back to the stripe.
Call the foul on somebody. I'm not sure who. Moving away from the ball.
Casey Rugg, the first on Snohomish, him.
Yeah.
And EC3 goes to the charity stripe. 31.4 seconds left. Stay tuned to STSPN. Check us on all the social streams, STSPN.com. We got some ball coming as Epton hits that one.
Got him down for 11 points here. Strong offensive player here tonight.
I have him for 11 as well. He had 15 against Redmond. Like we said, he led in 16.6 average. He misses the second one. 27 seconds. Vandergrijs. They need a quick bucket here.
Yeah, take those threes.
Drives and tries to pop it out. The drive and dump didn't work there, but it'll stay Snohomish ball with 16.9 left.
Vandergrijs could hit the three, and so can Oslin. I don't know why they aren't giving him the ball and firing.
Monroe doing a good job stretching that pressure out. Opening their home series for Monroe Bearcats. Nice to get a home win for them. Still all kinds of non-conference like we talked about. Snohomish, Tuesday, they'll be back at home against Sammamish as 15 seconds left. Bramvold, long three, not even close. Tried to tip it, good hustle. Efton Can he close the door?
Wow.
And that'll do it. 54-45. The Bearcats come away with their first win of the season, and that'll send Snohomish to 1-1. Snohomish taking on Sammamish. Then they open up, or Cascade, they open up their conference 3A December 18th. And we're going to have Storhow, number 20 for Monroe. James Storhow will be our Adrenaline fundraiser player of the game. We'll have him up here after we take a quick break as our player of the game. Monroe takes this one 54-45. Back with the interview right after this.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Our standard line. Back here post game, 54-45, Monroe Bearcats over the Snohomish Panthers. And joining us down there. Go down, join us in the booth here, right James Storhow, the 6'1 senior, trying to take direction here from the 5-tool player, Todd Elvig. James, they call you James? They call you Jim? What do they call you?
I got a couple nicknames like Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yeah, but my mom calls me Boopy.
Boopy.
Yeah.
James, can I call you Jimmy? Well, I can tell you unofficially 23 from the floor tonight. 5 3 balls I got unofficial right now. Talk about this again, your home opener. You guys struggle obviously against Redmond in the opener, but talk about this game for you.
Honestly, we just had great teamwork and we were just working the ball. And yesterday we had a tough time. And we were kind of in our own heads. And today we came together as a team. And we were just fired up.
So your leader, again, I mean, Efton Chisholm, you got a lot of seniors. You got a lot of good things. He's so quick off the dribble. You never know which direction. He wasn't on tonight, right? He did all kinds of other things. How do you guys pick up those points in that time?
Honestly, we all know each other so well because we've been playing for so many years. We just know when to pick each other up when we're down. And so that's what we've been doing.
What'd you tell Sam Olson, your buddy? He had a frustrating night because he kept having to go back to the bench. He couldn't get hot.
I told him he's gonna get his when he gets his because he's unstoppable. He's probably the best big in this league. So,
come on, you can take him, Jimmy. Come on, down on the block. Come on.
No, he's got me all day. He's the best.
Come on now.
He's the best. He's the best. I know it.
What's the biggest part of your game going in? It's still early in the season. You guys coming off a tough year last year. You got a new coach, new head coach. What's the biggest thing you're working on for your game this year?
Honestly, it's my defense, and I think as a team we're working on our defense, and we're doing good at it too right now. Is what I feel like.
You are, and we'll finish out and let you go on this. Your new head coach.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's awesome. He's awesome. I love him. I love our coaching staff. They're the best, honestly.
All right. Hey, congratulations. You're our Adrenaline fundraiser, player of the game. You're so good tonight that our T-shirts, they're hot off the presses. We're going to have a home delivery. Prime delivery for you.
Thank you.
We're going to deliver it to your AD. So that, Jimmy Storhow, right? Storhow.
Yeah.
I got that one right.
Yep.
All right. Our Adrenaline fundraiser, player of the game, 23 tonight. A nice win for you guys to start it off, and now you guys will head to play Mount Lake Terrace.
Yep.
All right. Well, congratulations. We will wrap it up there, Todd Elvig, or we'll come back.
We'll wrap it up.
We're going to wrap it up right here. See? Say so long to everybody.
So long,
Big
everybody.
win, 54-45.
Hey, we're excited.
Take us out.
Hi, Mom.
Bye. Hi, Mom. Hey, Dad.
All right. That's going to do it for Ron the Wedge Henthorn, Todd Elvig, Sarah Elvig, Scott Oshman. So long. We'll see you next time on STSPN. Good night.
Thank you, guys.